folks, welcome to this exciting video where you once again join me at the harbour of Ferryden, looking on towards Montrose Harbour. And the reason I've come back here so soon is because there's a special ship from the British Navy here in the harbour of Montrose. HMS Montrose is actually here within the harbour, and it's so cool. I thought I would come here and look across at it and tell the story of it. It's actually a Navy vessel which is being retired from service, and I think it's kind of doing a tour of some of the little ports and little harbours. And today we've come to Ferryden because that looks across at the Montrose Harbour, and I can actually see HMS Montrose. The staff members or sailors, they're all out on the deck, and there's hoses spraying water all around. Wow, this is so cool to see, folks. The story with this massive vessel, it's actually a frigate, and it's been on service in the Gulf doing like anti-piracy and anti-smuggling, and it's actually famously captured a lot of narcotics in the past year, like millions of pounds worth of meth. I'm sure it's caught like 15, I can't mind if it's million or billion pounds worth of the stuff like over the years, but it's been in the Gulf for the last 4 years, and I'm looking over at it and the hoses are spraying in there, folks. It's crazy. I'm going to try and get a decent shot of it. Obviously the wild North Sea is behind me, and I'm just making my way through this little harbour village. This is crazy, folks. Looking over this direction, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of there. The bell's ringing. Everybody's out on deck and the hoses are spraying the water. It's a beautiful scene, and it's such a special thing to see HMS Montrose here in Montrose, the town where it gets its name from. And I think it's a famous town within the Navy, Montrose, because I think even the Norwegian Navy and stuff used to have something to do with this area, because there's a famous dog, a big St Bernard dog called Bamsey, and he was famously like from the Montrose area. Once the ship was retired, he used to run the streets of Montrose till he died. Wow, I'm going to go further along and try and get a better shot of this, folks, because it's mad. I've never seen a warship just up close like that, especially in Montrose Harbour. Wow, folks, what an incredible scene there. It would be cool if we could actually get across there and get a closer look, but unfortunately you're limited here as to how close you can get to the harbour activities. And obviously I wasn't able to come here and record it coming in to the dock kind of upstream here. That would have been amazing to see, and there is a couple of videos online of it coming in here. When I heard that it was here, I thought it was so cool to come and tell the story of this history. It's a current military vessel which is just going out of service, and it used to have a lot of like armaments on it, guns and such like, and missiles. I think it was called a javelin missile or whatever, and there's videos online of it firing it. The wind is so strong. Shout out to all the sailors and service personnel within the vessel. They're all going to get new jobs on different boats now that that one's being retired. And HMS Lancaster's taken the place of that ship down in the Gulf. HMS Lancaster's actually already down there now. It's normally like fishing boats and stuff around here that I've seen. This is crazy to see the military vessel there. A frigate type vessel. Yeah, I'm trying to mind the name of the missiles on it. They're maybe called harpoons rather than javelin. Yeah, because the javelin's like a shoulder mounted thing, I'm sure, for anti-tanks. I think the missiles that thing's got is harpoons. And the whole rear deck there, I'm sure, where the tent is set up and the hoses are, that's all kind of where those missiles fire straight up. Yeah, they're spraying the hose up in there, and I'm not sure if that's it's like, I'm not sure if they're like setting sail soon or whatever. So there you go, folks, another bit of history told on this adventure, and this time it's the history of the Royal Navy HMS Montrose. First time we've seen a warship on the channel, and it's so cool to see it before it is retired from service. I'm not sure where it's going after this. I think it was down in Portsmouth about a month ago or whatever, at the harbour down there, but I'm not sure if it's been decommissioned or if it's still actually active at this point. But certainly it's been swapped by the HMS Lancaster, which is now taking its position down in the Gulf, protecting against pirates and drug smugglers and all sorts of stuff. And recently the HMS Montrose famously had a close run-in with the Iranian Navy. There was a few Iran ships that was involved in something down in the Gulf. The HMS Montrose had to go between the ship it was trying to protect so that it couldn't be like fired on. But yeah, it's interesting, and it's mad to see the sort of state of the ships come back, and you can see there's like rust. Probably doesn't come out on the video. There's like rusty bits on the hull and stuff like that. Yeah, that's been mad though. Anyway, I'm just about back at my car. It was a cool short video to speak about that retirement of the ship. And I can see these flags on the washing line here. The Navy flag in the middle, I believe, and then the Scottish flag and the Union Jack. Wow, what a scene. They're all out on deck just spraying these hoses, and I can see people actually going on deck, so maybe it is actually open to the public. I don't even know, folks. Anyway, it's been cool to tell this little story today on the video. I'm going to end this one here. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll be back soon with the next one, wherever I end up going.